After the rejection of his offering, Cain set the terrible, terrible pattern of sin, which has continued on, and it has infected many souls since he did this. He became defiant in his sin. Adam and Eve were truly scared when they had committed their sin against God. What did they do? They tried to cover themselves up, and they even tried to pass the buck to somebody else to say, hey, it wasn't me. But Cain, when he was confronted, showed the hardness of his heart and his defiant attitude by first lying. He said, I don't know where he is. And then he got snippy with God when he said, am I my brother's keeper? So the question is, and we should address this before we go on, are we our brother's keeper? The answer is by necessity, yes, we are our brother's keeper. And it is by necessity, no, we are not our brother's keeper. The question is kind of a hint of truth from Cain, but at the same time it is also a deceitful answer. He wasn't responsible for his brother in the ultimate sense. Abel could go wandering off with his flocks, and Cain was under no obligation to follow him around at the expense of his own fields and his own harvest. And we aren't responsible for anybody else in the complete sense if they have their right reasoning and they have a healthy body. They are their own keepers, and they are their own problem. The things that they do are from their own free will. To limit that in another person is to subject them to slavery and to deplete them of the very thing which makes them human. On the other hand, yes, we are our brother's keeper. We're under the obligation from harming others maliciously, such as Cain did to Abel, and even taking care of what we harm unintentionally. Why do you think that we get insurance on our cars? Because if we hurt somebody, that is our way of taking care of something that we unintentionally did. We are also under the obligation not to hinder others from determining their own paths and their own avenues of happiness. And finally, yes, we are to take care of those who can't take care of themselves. Both testaments in the Bible bear this out, and so yes, we are our brother's keeper, and no, we are not our brother's keeper. Everything in context and everything to the glory of God.